If there's one thing that I've learned over the years, it's that geeks love to argue and they love to know things. On tonight's episode, we're going to give you both, as Chase and I go through our first ever Best in Years segment, where we try to decide if 1994 is better than 1997, and I put Allison and Chase through our first ever Geek Trivia Gauntlet. I thought of a bunch of stupid questions, and I'm forcing them to answer. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Into Geek podcast. As always, I am Andrew, joined by Chase. And this week, we had back our third geek, who took a week off hiatus because she hates Sean Connery and everything about him.
Oh, my God.
She was like, I fucking hate that guy.
He's the worst.
I will introduce Allison.
Doesn't make us invisible, just unnoticed. Oh, I know what it's like. It's like when you fancy someone and they don't even know you exist.
Little
Doctor Who.
Yeah. Doctor Who there. I struggle to think of ways to like bring you in that you would also like know and like recognize without me just.
We went through the entire month of October and you didn't use Supernatural anything once.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But to be fair, one of the nights we accidentally had to record twice and I didn't get to like make a new one of those or whatever. But that would have been good. Yeah. What would you have wanted if it was like...
oh my gosh, I don't know. How do I pick out of like, what, 15 seasons?
Is there like a really good quote from like Dean or something?
All of them are so good from Dean. I think Pudding would have been nice.
The Pudding?
Pudding. You don't remember Pudding?
No, what was that?
When they're in like the
pudding?
like the psychiatric hospital.
Okay.
And they're investigating at night and they hear somebody coming. So Dean's like, you go, I'll distract them. And somebody comes around the corner and he pulls his pants all the way down and jumps up and goes, Pudding!
Okay, yeah.
How did you forget that?
So funny.
I also really love the episode where he's scared of everything.
Oh,
I'm so
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
And he pumps himself up and everything.
Yeah.
Tonight's episode is going to be super interactive. We have a segment idea that we thought about doing maybe as another content or something, whatever, and that's going to be called Best in Year. Chase and I have both been given random years, and we're going to argue which year is more iconic or better based on movies, television, music, cultural significance, and toys/games. Also, we unfortunately lost Alex Trebek, which means a lot to me. I'm a huge fan of Jeopardy. It was a big part of my growing up with my grandmother and everything. So I took that upon myself to make our first ever trivia night. So hopefully we can do both of these.
Yeah, hopefully.
So for everybody who loves to, I mean, because to me, I don't know, like half the fun of being a geek is knowing things that people don't know. So this is one of those fun things where you can like yell in your car and be like, oh, it's this, you dumbass, So like I think that could be a lot of fun. So without further ado, since we're on a time crunch, because I think both these things might take a little time, we're going to start off with Best in Year.
I will tell you my year first, I guess. I am 1997.
It was a good year.
It was a wonderful year.
And I am 1994, which is, you just put in slash here, the winner.
Okay. We will see.
Let's start with the movies.
I'll let you go first on this.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Because once I start...
I just want to get beat real quick.
Once I start, it's just, we should just stop there, like not even go into yours.
I'll see what you say, and then I'll see if I have any
1994 was a good year for film. It's heralded as one of the greatest of all time in terms of just the sheer volume of just mega hits. The best picture at the time. I'm sorry. No, the four films that would go on to be nominated for the next year's awards: Forrest Gump, Pulp Fiction, Shawshank Redemption, and Quiz Show. Which Forrest Gump won, and now people are like, that was probably the worst of the four films, and that
I was about to say, you hate that movie.
I hate Forrest Gump. I hate Forrest Gump, but everybody else loves it. Let's just go here. Lion King, Forrest Gump, True Lies, The Santa Claus, Interview with the Vampire, Pulp Fiction. This year made Jim Carrey with Ace Ventura, Dumb and Dumber, and The Mask. So this dude just like popped out 3 mega hits, bang, bang, bang. Blue Chips, Leon, Shawshank Redemption, Speed, Stargate, Maverick, Time Cop. It's a classic. Natural Born Killers, Clerk, which created an entire indie film genre from Kevin Smith, The Crow, Hoop Dreams, and Quiz Show. I mean, like just any of those I think are better than like any of the movies in your year. It's
Oh, that's
ridiculous.
not true.
I'm saying it is what it is.
You did have some great movies. Of course, 1997 had some great movies, starting with the Academy Award winner, Titanic, which at the time also was the highest grossing film ever made. Also, 1997 made more money than 1994. I mean, Shawshank was great, but nobody enjoyed it till 1997 when it was on TNT and stuff because nobody saw the movie in theaters. But let's go by a little bit about genres, and I think that's how I could beat you. Drama, yes. Pulp Fiction, Forrest Gump, Shawshank, yeah, they're better movies. I mean, even though drama, I got some good ones too. With Titanic, of course, Good Will Hunting, The Full Monty, Boogie Nights. These are all very great movies. Also, as good as it gets. Great movie. Gave Jack Nicholson the Academy Award for Best Actor. It's a great movie. Horror. Your horror movies are not good.
Nobody likes horror movies.
Oh, you love horror movies. That's the thing.
Who cares?
We did a whole month of
Nobody cares.
Okay, you have Interview with the Vampire, which, hey, it's a movie I do
It's better
love.
than any horror movie you're about to say. You got so much schlock on your list.
Interview with the Vampire. Then you have Wolf, which
Wolf is terrible.
sucks. And In the Mouth of Madness, which is also not a very good movie.
That's not as bad, though.
It's not very good. But we have, in 1997, there are some bad ones, but we have
They're all bad.
Devil's Advocate, Event Horizon, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Scream
I know
2.
what you did. Like you're using that.
That is what. Hey, when it comes to 90s horror, it's Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Scream is good. It didn't come out in 1997, but it was good.
I know what I'm saying, but those were the two movies that set horror in the 90s.
No, Scream did, and then they copied it with terrible movies like that.
And also, Scream 2 did come out in
It's
1997.
also not as good.
But it's still better than Wolf. Okay.
Okay. So we get a miss with Wolf,
And then
all right.
also, by the way, Tom Everett Scott, American Werewolf in Paris, that came out in 1997. That gem of a movie with Tom Everett Scott came out in 1997. And you know how much we love
So I love
him.
that you started off with Titanic because your list is about to sink, just like
Oh,
the
no.
Titanic did.
So let's go science fiction. Yes, you have Stargate. Oh, and you got Time Cop. Have fun with Time Cop.
Time Cop is
okay.
just as good as Miracle in
The Fifth
Paris.
Element, Contact, Men in Black, Starship Troopers, Jurassic
You hate
World.
Contact.
I love Contact.
All of those movies are so
I've
good.
seen that movie a million times. I love Contact.
Ugh.
It's a good movie.
It's so boring.
It's because they actually try to make it real. And
it
it's
makes no
actually really good.
sense.
Oh, no, it makes sense.
It makes no sense.
They even came out. Actually, I read this article the other day because it was related to Contact. And I thought it was interesting how that's actually how it would happen.
No.
There's numbers and stuff
I'm
and-
saying it is making sense because like America builds this huge machine, right? And it's this huge deal, and then it gets blown up, and then Australia's like, no, actually, we were also building the exact same machine with all the same specs.
When Australia?
Wherever it
It was China, and China does
it's
that kind of
bullshit.
stuff.
Everybody would have known about both of us doing that.
No, because the island
Nah.
was. It made sense in the movie, and it's better.
It's got Matthew McConaughey. It's cool.
It does. He's great.
All right,
Jodie
all
Foster.
right, all right.
You talk about comedies. Yes, you have Ace Ventura and stuff. Your movies made Jim Carrey. My movie, Liar Liar, is
Oh,
his
no.
best and perfected Jim Carrey.
no,
Yes. Also, it launched Austin Powers. Mike Myers.
Is
Funny.
that good or bad?
That's good.
Because they got worse as it went on.
Oh, and Ace Ventura didn't. Did Dumb and Dumber? How many bad sequels did that make?
1,
2.
but not 3.
No, it made 2 bad sequels.
1 was okay. 1 was bad.
No, they're both bad.
But Harry Met Lloyd is not good. The other one's okay.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. I went and saw it.
It's not as bad as
It's not.
Goldmember. I like
Yeah, but Dumb and Dumber. The
Gold.
second Dumb and Dumber is worse than Goldmember. Clerks is great. Chasing Amy's better.
It's not bad.
It's better.
Nobody thinks that.
Everyone thinks that. Also, it has
No.
it does. It does. Also, we have a lot of like kind of hidden gems of
do you?
comedy in
Okay.
1987. We have Booty Call.
Oh my
It's such a. Oh, don't lie. Booty Call is great. Money Talks. Nothing to Lose. These are funny movies that came out in 1997. While you you have hardly any. The Mask, by the way, is not a good movie.
Okay, you know
It's
what?
not. It's not. Let's go to action. I'll give you that. You got True Lies and you got Speed. I just have a bunch of what's his name? Nicolas Cage action movies like Face Off, Con Air.
Awful.
I have 2 movies about volcanoes. Does your year have that? No. My year has 2 movies
Because-
about volcanoes.
But you're actually has taste.
Now I will say you got The Usual Suspects. Great movie. I think you left that off your best.
I don't think it came out in 94.
Oh, okay. Well, that's better for me because we got L.A. Confidential, The Game, very good movies. Now, here's the big thing. Your year was called the franchise killer. because they made a movie and then they stopped making those kind of movies.
Isn't that good?
Yeah, well, because they were so bad. They came out with Beverly Hills Cop 3. Stop making those. Police Academy 6, Mission to Moscow. Yeah. Stop making those after that.
That is the best
The
one.
next Karate Kid. They
Hillary
rebooted
Swank.
the franchise. That movie was so bad. Revenge of the Nerds 4. Got rid of that
You
one.
love Revenge of the Nerds.
I love the first one, but the fourth
With
one
all the
killed
rape,
it.
God, Chase.
Naked Gun 33 and a third. To stop making those after. Like, he kept doing
Liam Neeson
comedy.
is great in those, right?
I don't know. He is in the first.
He's
two.
not in those. Leslie,
I
there
didn't
you
say
go.
Now, your family movies, hey, Lion King's better than Hercules. We got Hercules. It's a great
Whoa.
movie.
It is. Come on.
Hercules is amazing.
Hercules is underrated. It's
not
great.
good. It's not
But your comedies are also, you came out with some really bad ones. Cabin Boy,
Okay. Griselda, man.
Cops and Robertson. Okay, that movie's so bad. Like,
That
Chevy
name is
Chase
great.
did not work again until Community. It was like that long, okay? Junior.
You love Junior.
I do not love, nobody loves
Arnold
Junior.
Schwarzenegger gets pregnant? Come on.
Yes. Awful.
Timeless.
I will say, also, one thing cool about my year, though, is I'm a fan of the show Friends. That was around the third, fourth season when it came out, so they decided...
We're doing movies.
I know, I'm getting to that. So that's when they all got their movies. So we got Fools Rush In, Romeo and Michelle High School Reunion,
So
Picture Perfect.
One of those is
Touche.
okay?
I'd say two of those, okay?
One of those is okay.
Picture Perfect's not that
No.
good.
Neither is...
Fools Rush In is good.
Fools Rush In is adorable.
It's not good.
It's good.
I love
It's
it.
good.
It would
But I'm
never-
saying, like,
yeah,
I think my year has more. You have drama. You killed it in drama. But like overall is around, I think 1997.
Okay, so-
Okay,
also
hang on.
1997 made $1 billion more dollars.
Inflation's a hell of a thing, man.
All right, hang
$1 billion
on.
dollars.
Because there were several that I didn't hear you mention.
Well, hold on, because
Me or him?
you brought up a whole bunch of my bad stuff. Let's talk about your bad stuff.
Wait.
My bad stuff.
That you just
Did
Okay,
you?
forgot.
Did you even mention Lost in or not Lost? What am I saying?
I did not mention Lost in Space.
You shouldn't. The Fifth Element.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I said that in my
okay,
science
Oh,
fiction.
okay.
Yeah, because my
I
science
got
fiction
rom
movies.
coms too, if you want them.
Talking about comedy.
I got tons of those.
How about Beverly Hills Ninja? So bad that
Don't speak ill of the dead,
so
man.
bad that Chris
Don't
probably
speak ill of the
died
dead.
afterwards.
That's
monster movies. Horror movies. Anaconda, man, so good. So
It is. The effects in that movie are amazing.
So good. Talking about franchise killers, Lost World, Jurassic Park
no,
3.
no, that's not Lost World.
Yes,
Lost
it is.
World is 2.
Either one.
It didn't franchise kill because they made a third.
was
one.
terrible,
and now
though.
they even got a fourth and a fifth one.
Speed 2. He killed
Okay, you got me there.
that Batman and Robin.
Okay, tell me that.
Hold
Hey,
on,
okay,
hold on,
I'll
hold
get that.
on.
Batman
No,
and Robin.
no.
That movie had to come out in 1997
No.
because if it didn't, it had to kill Batman. So Christopher Nolan
Batman
could
and
make a
Robin.
better movie and change the way comic book movies are done today. If
No.
Batman and Robin doesn't come out and is successful, then there is no Marvel universe.
You
okay?
argue how you want.
No,
Batman
'cause
and
they would
Robin
make it
almost
like
single-handedly ruined comic book movies forever.
No, it saved.
It's got
comic book movies.
47 ice punch by
Yes.
Mr. Freeze in it. It's absolute
great.
trash.
You-
Spawn?
Spawn's okay.
Spawn
What's
is-
his name's
Spawn
really
is
good
trash.
at that. As the clown.
Steel?
Steel Shaq?
Also terrible. Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Go
Hey,
fuck
time out.
yourself.
Street Fighter.
It's better than Mortal Kombat Annihilation, which was like
No,
a
it's
TV
not.
made movie.
Street Fighter is so bad.
And then-
Jean-Claude Van Damme, who's Austrian, plays the American guy on the movie.
To finish off the Titanic sinking here, Alien Resurrection. Just more shit, man.
It's good stuff.
So yeah, try to hide from
tell
it,
me,
but
okay,
it's there.
Cabin
it's
Boy.
there.
Cabin
You already
Boy.
brought up Cabin Boy.
I'm saying that nothing's worse than Cabin Boy.
yes.
You just both have mics in front of you.
Oh,
You don't
okay.
have to-
Terminal
Well, because
Velocity.
he's yelling at me, I have to yell back.
Terminal
I know,
Velocity.
he's a yeller.
Charlie Sheen. The movie, I think, didn't The Chase come out in your year?
And The Getaway.
Okay, also,
Baldwin.
let me tell you something else, because I got another page for you. You also, 1994, killed Macaulay Culkin. Okay, he had a career. And
He's
that
still
year,
alive, man.
he came out with 3 movies. And they all were bad. Pagemaster, Richie Rich, Getting Even with Dad. That kid did not work again the rest of his
I
life.
don't think any of those came out in 94.
They all did.
I didn't see any of those on the list.
Because they're so bad, they probably were on the list, but they're on there.
I see Pagemaster. I don't know about the rest of them.
There's nothing on your list as good as Lion King or Forrest Gump
I disagree.
Oh, I
Or-
disagree.
But-
or Pulp Fiction.
We should move on because I want to hear about TV shows.
I mean, just
I mean,
it is what it is, man.
I want to give it to you, but I want to say, I put up a fight as much as I could, man. That was really tough.
Respectable effort.
I had to go a different route
How
with
did you
it.
not mention My Best Friend's Wedding? How
Yeah,
dare
that's kind of
you.
true.
I mean, it's okay, but it's just I didn't have rom-coms as one of the categories.
How dare you?
Oh, I love the movie. It's
and
great.
nobody mentioned George of the Jungle.
There's reason.
I was going to, but I wasn't sure if it was negative or positive.
That's how I
It's
was like,
amazing.
if I say it, he's going to use it against me.
And
The Batman Superman movie came out.
Jungle
also.
to Jungle.
Yeah, that one also.
Are they not the same movie?
No.
No, George of the Jungle is George, and he lives in the jungle.
With, like,
And
Brendan
he's
Fraser.
Brendan Fraser. And Jungle to Jungle, Tim Allen
yeah.
finds out that he has a kid from a woman who, like,
I
a
gotcha.
tribeswoman in Africa, and he comes and lives
I'm sorry you
with
didn't say
Tim Allen in New York City. It was amazing.
Which I think maybe like there's like a whole run on that because also like Above the Rim came out and that's the same plot. Kevin Bacon goes and gets a dude in like an African tribe.
I'm surprised you
and
didn't
it
say
brings
The
him
Little
over.
Giants.
Yeah, I
Which
mean
great
it was
movie.
fine. I mean also like Mighty Ducks 2 also came out. That
Yeah, I was going to
year.
use that
Oh,
against you.
Airbud.
Yeah.
Airbud, yeah.
I was like, whatever. Moving on to television. I feel like I have a trump card on you here.
You do have you have two. You got pretty much. I think you just have two. That's all you got.
That's all I need though.
It's- I
Because
don't
if you
know.
don't go with this, I will guilt you for the rest of your life.
No. Because I got a bunch.
I'm sure you do.
Okay. I'll start. So, TV premiered Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Okay.
Changed a lot of stuff. Helped the network. Like, that network was failing.
That's fair.
It did. King of the Hill and South Park.
South Park's
Two
huge.
animated. South Park's still on the air. Okay. That's how successful the show is. It is great. Had movies, won awards. The new Batman series, Pokemon, started in 1997.
Is that good or bad?
That's good. And it's still, like, on the air.
It is still
There's
on the
two
air.
already, still on the air. That's how good the show is. You had Stargate as a movie. We have the TV show.
I'd love that
Ally
TV
McBeal, Just Shoot Me. Oz on HBO was great. Johnny Bravo. That's a great show.
Oh, man.
Hello. Teletubbies. Great little thing for kids.
That's on my negatives for
no,
every
no,
year.
No, it's good
No.
stuff. The View, another show.
Oh, shut up.
Hey, it's people get their news from. It's still.
They
on
should
the
not
air.
get their news
I
from
know
that.
they shouldn't. Should get it on Facebook like everyone else.
Jesus.
Win Ben Stein's Money.
That's good.
That's a great show, especially like we like trivia and stuff. That was a good one. Antique Roadshow, still on TV, very popular. Pop Up Video, I just like those. Those were good. Daria, Dharma and Greg, Just Shoot Me, The Practice.
Greg.
I mean,
Practice is good.
Practice was good. All these shows, and a lot of them are still in the air. Some of them are just super iconic. Some of the greatest like TV characters of all time on the show.
I would say like maybe one of those shows are like iconic. I don't think the rest are iconic.
Okay. So Buffy's iconic. It is.
No.
Yes.
I think South Park is definitely.
South Park is.
I think I would give it to Buffy, too.
Buffy.
for our generation, but the next generation. I mean, for them, they don't fucking know what that is. So I mean, to me, like to be an actual icon, you have to like live throughout time, and like South Park.
Buffy will. Teletubbies will. The new Batman Adventures will too.
It didn't even last long. It lasted
Because
like
they
a
moved it
year.
to Justice League after that.
Excuses. That's all I'm
It's
hearing.
being true.
Should I go?
And The View will probably still be. South Park and The View will be on for those
I
next
really hope not.
generations.
1994 was the era of the cartoon. Like, I mean, all the stuff that like we first started off with, whatever, was in '94. It's insane. There was the Spider-Man, the like animated series, Gargoyles, The Tick, The Critic, Duckman, Reboot, the like Fantastic Four, Iron Man, Street Sharks, Carmen Sandiego. It came out then. Howard Stern's run on E started back in 1994. Hey Arnold, Babylon 5, My So-Called Life, Party of Five, Sister, all that,
Okay, you just named a whole bunch of shows that the next generation will not remember.
and
Hey,
the
if
Magic
you
School
think
Bus.
Daphne won't know those, you are incorrect.
Which one was she?
You said
know?
Dharma and Greg in like a positive light.
Hey,
Which one will she know?
Yeah.
Magic School Bus, bro.
No.
It's on
It is,
Netflix,
yeah.
and they rebooted it recently.
That counts as a new show though.
And the two heavy hitters I didn't bring up, ER, which
Which is not the next generation will not watch.
no, but without ER you don't get like Grey's Anatomy.
I don't know about that.
You just
but-
don't.
I disagree.
There was general. There was
No.
yeah.
I disagree.
Yeah, there's
You're gonna
also
get medical
different.
shows-
There was hospital shows before ER. too.
Yeah.
Yes,
hospital
but
shows-
ER perfected it. In terms of like how to tell like really strong character stories in a fucking hospital, and everybody's been chasing that since.
Okay, Grey's Anatomy passed that and already did.
No. They
Yes,
do schlock.
yes, yes.
They don't do real stuff.
Yeah, they do.
They get killed by icicles and shit.
They're
man.
doing
Get out of
COVID
here.
next season. I can't wait.
As a
They've had
person,
multiple people get shot.
as a person
They
who
have a mass
has
shooting.
watched both shows all the way through,
I love
Grey's
Grey's
Anatomy
Anatomy more.
Grey's Anatomy's better.
It's not.
It is.
I mean, I'm not saying
I wish
ER.
I had both
Listen,
lists here. Like
I
enemies.
am not saying that ER is bad in any way. It's a fantastic show. Grey's Anatomy edits it out just slightly.
It's different entertainment though. One is like it's like Vampire Diaries. Like you're going into it for the like, you know, sex appeal, for the like terrible stories and the like overacting. And like that's part of it's like why it's so like, oh my God, you know, what happens next or whatever. In ER, it felt like there was like actual well-written drama on the show.
Yeah.
It's about
And by
the
the
same,
way,
honestly.
the overacting. Did you not remember George Clooney on the show?
Fuck you, man. Fuck Dr. Ross is great. And then Friends.
Friends. Hey, I give you Friends is iconic.
No. Friends made your life. Without Friends, you don't have anything.
Oh, that's not true.
That is true. You don't have Allison. You don't have your daughter.
I still have my job. Had that before Friends.
That's it, man.
God, you've been there so
I
long.
know. But hey,
You did not have that job before.
I didn't have a job before Friends, but it didn't cause me. Friends did not cause me to get a job there. I'll tell you that. Cheers did though.
Friends was one of the most watched things of all time still, even on fucking Netflix. People were fucking crazy mad about it being taken off. And it means everything to you, man. I mean, how can you dare?
I don't even watch it anymore.
Doesn't matter, dude.
Still watch.
It's already
some of
in
these
you.
shows. Still watch the Batman Avengers. Still watch South Park.
Well, yes, okay, but without Friends. So you're saying that South Park is more important than Allison?
No, now don't try to use that like kind
I'm
of
just-
stupid argument.
First of all, I wouldn't use
what?
South Park because South Park sucks.
the
I
movies.
said it.
By the way, like
And-
Buffy has a movie. South Park has a movie.
Buffy was actually a movie first.
I know that, but still same writer and same person. Pokemon has a movie.
So what?
So there's no Friends movie.
Let's talk about your
There's
terrible
no
TV
Friends.
shows.
Let's talk about yours. Thunder in Paradise.
Police Academy.
That's a great movie and show.
No,
except for
you
the
just
movie
said
that no.
my movie was terrible, and then they were like, you know what? Moscow was so bad.
All right, your movie's so terrible they had to come to TV.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids had a TV show in 1997. Conan.
Was Rick Moranis in it?
They made a live action Ninja Turtles. They made an Extreme Ghostbusters, Team Knight Rider, and the Teletubbies, which is so negative. You keep
I don't know.
pushing
Tell
it.
it.
You keep
What
pushing it all you
about
want.
real quick? Like, don't also say My So-Called Life. That was 1 year.
And Party of Five.
Party 5 sucks.
There's 5 of them, and it's a party.
It was part of yeah. The best thing that happened is dude, he went and did Lost. Okay, Matthew Fox. Yeah,
I think some of your shows are better.
I think a lot of my shows are better. In fact, all right, real quick, do you watch ER or you maybe did in '94?
I
I don't know.
I don't own it or anything, and it's not on like any streaming services.
Okay. Oh, I know. I know I own a lot of these.
You own a lot of things in general. You have a laser disc of Transformers
I own
movie.
one of those, and I own like 4 of these
What does that even mean?
because these are better. Okay, I got all the Buffy series. I got all the. Oh, I don't have all the South Park because there's so many, but I got like 11 seasons of South Park. I have the new Batman Adventures.
What do you think?
That's true. This is a hard decision.
I think you just
But
have 2 good ones.
I think
and
yeah.
not
I think
overall.
you only have 2 really really solid ones, and the rest are all okay. I just think his list is stronger as a whole.
Also,
is all I'm saying.
If this helps, the best seasons of Friends happened in 1997.
That is accurate.
That's fine. Yeah, we can go there. Toys and games.
Toys and games. Can we go first or no? You go.
They came out with the Tiger handheld game in 1994. A little like plastic thing or whatever. That I had like 6 of them because I couldn't afford a Game Boy at the time. So like I had those.
That's nice.
Power Rangers were the top selling action figure at the
Yes,
time.
it
Whatever. The PlayStation released in Japan.
In Japan, so that doesn't count.
It counts somewhere in the world.
Not
of
us.
1994.
We live in America. Be proud.
Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo came out. Super Metroid, Need for Speed, which is the rated as the,
I know. Yeah.
Did you know what Need for Speed is?
I do.
Is rated as the best like overall racing game of all
Was
time.
that version or just that franchise?
The very first Need for Speed? No. It's saying it's in general.
Really?
It's the most overall in like popularity I didn't like
I would have guessed different.
Success as well. Mortal Kombat 2 came out for the SNES. Doom 2 came out. The first XCOM game was released, which was very big to me because I love that entire series. Donkey Kong on the SNES came out, which is huge. It's called one of the best in that series. Warcraft came out, which revolutionized gaming in general. It was the first of the like click-based games that then spawned StarCraft into like World of Warcraft. That company built a whole legacy off of that, which gave us fucking Diablo. It's a huge thing.
Oh, I love Diablo.
What year did Diablo come out? 1997.
Tekken came out. Killer Instinct. This was the year like at the fighting cabinet. And Daytona USA. Daytona.
I remember that game. All I have is Parappa the Rapper. That's it.
I love that game.
That game came out in 1997, along with Diablo came out, started a big franchise. What else started a franchise? How about Fallout came out, started a big franchise? What else could be? Gran Turismo, a great racing car game.
Not as good as Need for Speed though.
Opinions matter.
I guess, yeah, that's
Yours
true.
done. Came out, started a franchise. Grand Theft Auto came out, started a mega franchise.
That's a big one, too.
One of my favorite games, just WCW versus NWO World Tour.
Yeah.
It's a great 64 game. Mortal Kombat 4, great
Boo.
game.
It's the worst one.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it's
the
not.
worst.
The first one's the worst one.
Damn, ain't on the classics.
GoldenEye came out.
Okay.
Revolutionized gun handheld games.
Hold on, no, what?
A lot of people
What kind of game?
revolutionized.
Okay.
What
Gun
kind of game?
handheld games.
That's not what it's called, man.
Well, first person shooter.
There you
whatever.
go.
Wow.
Use the terminology.
Mario Kart 64, great racing game. Castlevania Symphony of the Night was a great game. Final Fantasy 7
Yeah, that came out.
changed both of our lives.
It's okay.
Playing
It's
that.
It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah. Let's go back a couple episodes and see what you say about it. Also, we had a board game came out.
A board game
no,
came out?
a bunch of them, but only one that I've played. So.
Okay.
Battle of the Sexes. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Why did you say that so creepy?
I don't know.
Battle of the Sexes.
Some of the big toys was the Tamagotchi.
Hey, the Tamagotchi.
I
gave you 6 adult Tamagotchis, and they were dead when I came home.
Oh my God, David.
You have to actively try to kill them.
I didn't say this in the movies because I thought you would take it against me, but they re-released all the Star Wars movies with the special editions.
Ew.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say it.
Yeah,
But,
that's the worst.
But the cool thing about it was they remade all the toys,
Okay.
which is a lot of fun. I remember, I have tons of them. I actually, in 97,
does.
I was 17. I was still Star Wars toys, and I have TIE Fighter. My mom's house, I have TIE Fighters. I had to buy the little Return of the Jedi speeder bike that had the button in the back that explodes. It was awesome. I'm telling you, my games are better.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, he wins that.
That's okay.
I think it was Parappa the Rapper.
Parappa, that's what put you up over the top.
Yeah, it was close until then. Getting into music of 1994, had a few bands that debuted. Maybe you heard of them.
Okay.
Bush, Weezer, Green Day.
He might be cheating.
Offspring, Oasis, Korn.
I wouldn't brag about
the
Korn.
best albums from Nine Inch Nails, the Downward Spiral, the Beastie Boys, Ill Communication. This was the year that Johnny Cash made his comeback. This is the first time that he had an album in the top 20, 23 years. Stone Temple Pilots put out Purple. This also had 3 really great movie soundtracks, which I know that you like, and that is Crow, Pulp Fiction, and Reality Bites. All had really huge hits. The top songs were I'll Make Love to You, Voice to Man. Yeah. I Swear, about All for One. Can You Feel the Love Tonight, Elton John. Crushing on that Lion King soundtrack.
Okay, I'm really not liking these top songs, though.
Ace of Base was killing it.
I'm not gonna argue that.
Regulate by Warren G.
That's a good one.
And whoop, there it is. Tag
There it
team.
is.
Mariah Carey, Ace of Base, and Salt and Pepper were all ginormous that year as well.
That's
Yeah.
a solid,
It is. It's
solid music list.
I want to say 1997 introduced a lot of some people, and one of them is the Spice Girls. Very huge.
Oh, snap.
Without them, there's no American Idol because
Without them, there's no other bad bands, but okay.
no, Spice Girls great.
Spice up.
Honestly, I went and saw the movie in theaters. It was like 5 guys. We went and saw it. I don't know. We were
the Spice Boys.
We were like 17. We went and saw it, and we are the oldest people here,
and the only men.
Yeah, and the only men.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aqua, Barbie Girl. It's a great song.
That's on my negative list.
No, Hanson came out. Also, we have albums by NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. This was like the boy bands just coming out full force.
It was my favorite year. For
Yeah,
music.
97. This and they're still relevant today. A lot of the people you said really weren't. Some of them.
Yeah, Ace of Base is killing it, bro.
Yeah.
When was NSYNC's last fucking album?
Justin Timberlake.
Still.
Yes, Justin Timberlake was like, I'm the only talent here. I'm
That
leaving.
is how he
and
got
he's
famous.
not even
Yes,
relevant
he got
anymore.
famous. Yeah.
He is relevant.
You got to start somewhere,
What
man.
is it? What was his last hit?
What was Stone Temple Pilots' last hit?
I don't follow songs about it. I don't know.
I don't follow anything either. Okay. I want to say also it was a big year for like teaching dances with songs. We have the Macarena teaching.
Boo.
No, that's great. I hear that all the time. We have the dip. When you dip, I dip.
That's
we
okay,
dip.
actually.
We also have Sugar Ray Fly.
Oh my god.
Good stuff.
You're making me hate this year so much.
I'm loving this. It's like a walk down my.
Chumbawamba, Tub Thumping.
I love that you're bringing up all of the reasons why it sucks.
No, it's good. The Verb Pipe Freshman.
It's okay.
Notorious B.I.G. with Hypnotize and Mo Money, Mo Problems. Keith Sweat, Nobody. R. Kelly, I Believe I Can Fly. Puff Daddy, I'll Be Missing You. Jewel came out then with her Foolish Games and You Were Meant for Me. Radiohead had album OK Computer that was top of the charts. And one of my favorite is Mark Morrison, Return of the Mac. That song is still a banger today.
Awful. So your year was the beginning of the trashy kind of poppy weird.
It invented pop.
It invented like terrible earworms, and y'all have some of the most annoying songs of all time, including Chumbawamba. Barbie Girl, Jock Jams was 12th on that year. That's how bad it is. It's that Jock Jams rose up the charts.
Jock James is good.
Firestarter by fucking Prodigy.
Yeah.
How
Smack
Bizarre
my bitch up.
and Loveful.
How Bizarre. Oh, tell me, How Bizarre was good. How Bizarre.
Love me, say that you love me. Yeah.
Great song. That's Romeo and Juliet soundtrack.
No, that's an okay movie, but like awful, man.
Featured in The Office.
You didn't say anything with actual substance. All of your stuff is very poppy.
Freshman. All of it's really popular because it's really good.
Poppy. No.
All right, that was the year of pop, and pop is still going strong to this day.
Yes, it is. Okay, just because you're too old to understand.
You listen to sports talk
no,
radio.
you're an
You have
old
no clue what's
grumpy
on.
man. You cannot act like
In
this
fact,
is not
all
relevant.
you listen to is this podcast. So you have no clue
You
what's
have
on the
no
radio.
clue what's relevant. This is relevant.
Blur Song 2, great song.
Blur's relevant.
Sheryl
Their
Crow.
only song that they
I don't
had.
know what that is, but the
You know,
pop.
woohoo.
Okay, I do know exactly what he's talking
Yes.
about now.
By the way, Mariah Carey,
Was their
Honey
only-
came out. Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On.
Why don't you get out
One of
some
the
good
biggest
ones, man?
soundtracks of all time. Titanic.
Okay.
I don't agree with that.
It's true.
What about
Everybody hates that fucking song.
Semi
Not
So
everyone who
much
goes
so
to
that in
Vegas because she sells
Supernatural-
out every night.
I have a whole episode about him going and stopping it just to stop the fucking song.
Yes, Bob
Hey,
Lazar.
see, Celine Dion sells out Vegas every night
Who cares?
because of that song and her other song.
Because of that song and
It's
her
all
other songs.
coming back to me.
No, dude. 94.
Meredith Brooks, bitch. I'm a bitch. That song, yeah.
94 redefined rock. And it created this entire wave.
It was dead before 97.
What are you talking about?
It was dead.
Just because Kurt Cobain died did not mean that it was dead by 97.
It was dead in 97.
I do not agree at all.
R. Kelly was living it up. I believe I can fly.
It's not good, man. He
know.
shouldn't
I
have
don't
been living it up.
Hey, that was on Space Jam, baby. But Spice Girls was big. I mean,
I just don't agree, man. Sorry.
I like Spice Girls.
God damn, I'm sweating here.
Notorious B.I.G. You got Puff Daddy. All them. Famous from 97.
Well, I think you both made valid points. I do agree that pop music is still super relevant.
But none of those bands are. I mean, I'm just...
Okay. I think pop music is very relevant. I think you did a great job, but I'm going to give it to Andrew.
I need a way to make
I
this
like
less
I like
soundy.
his list better, and I do think that his music specifically carried on better. Like a lot of those bands are still very popular today, and I think that's really impressive.
Also, Nirvana's like Unplugged album came out that year, which was huge.
It is a really good
Yeah,
album.
so-
but-
Yeah.
I mean, yours I think laid groundwork for a lot of pop music. I mean, laid groundwork for pop
There is
music
no
in the
Britney
future.
without 97 music.
But those people don't really play anymore or produce music anymore, where his people do, and I think that's what gives him the edge.
Going into cultural significance here,
Okay.
it's 2-2.
2-2.
Would you like me to go first, or would you like to go first? Because
Yeah.
once I start, you might not even want to go.
Chase, you should go first.
I should go first?
Yeah.
You know, okay. Stuff that happened in 1997. Of course, Princess Diana died. Also,
I remember that. That was sad.
it was very sad. And that's why Elton John had a great song, Candles in the Wind.
Candles in the wind.
Candle in the Wind.
Candle in the Wind.
1997.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like 5,000 candles in the wind.
The NASA Pathfinder lands on Mars. Mother Teresa died. That was pretty sad too. She was
Heartbroken.
See, Dolly the sheep is cloned. First mammal ever cloned.
And the last.
And last. Notorious B.I.G. was shot. Mike Tyson bit off Vander Holyfield's ear.
did.
Do you know where he did that?
Las Vegas?
No, it
Oh, it was here?
was Memphis, Tennessee.
What?
Because he fought
The pyramid. Holyfield.
Lance Lewis here. I didn't know that.
Oh, no, maybe it wasn't here. I
didn't think it was.
was
here.
it Lewis here for or
Just
Holyfield?
making shit up now.
He fought.
I don't know. Oh,
Fought Lance Lewis
I was
here.
so excited there for a second.
I couldn't remember. If it
I was like, he
him or
bit
Lewis.
off. He bit off Holyfield's ear at the pyramid.
couldn't
I
remember if it was
graduated
here or
high school
Lewis.
from there, and now I feel like a loser.
Nah, he
Thanks
lost.
for nothing.
Tiger Woods wins the Masters. Youngest 20. He was 21 years old. Youngest to ever do it. They changed the lottery, where now you can win $20 million on Wednesdays and Saturdays instead of just Saturdays.
Wow.
Do you know how many people since 1997 have won on a Wednesday?
500.
That's a lot of money. Changed lives. That's how big that 97 was. A lot of people wouldn't have got that money.
Do you have an answer to that question?
What?
You just asked me.
I have no fucking clue how many people. I was just saying.
I'm
it's a
just
lot.
putting it out there, you know?
It's a lot, yes. And a big one is Harry Potter. First book was published in 1997. Changed the lives and created a bigot in
Interesting.
2020.
She was always a bigot. Okay.
The books were good though.
Yeah, the books were good.
Are you ready
The
for
movies
for all the
were good.
nonsense?
Take a
The
breath,
new
man.
movies were not.
He read this list to me, and I apologize.
1994 is the year.
Oh wait, 97. Madeleine Albright became the first female
Oh, okay.
Secretary of State. I told you to mention that.
Tanya Harding has Nancy Kerrigan assaulted,
Yeah,
which took the country by storm.
it did then.
Bill Clinton bans assault weapons. He also signs the Kremlin Accords, which helped us not go into like a fucking nuclear war with Russia. He also signed the Violence Against Women Act. The Bills lose their fourth straight Super Bowl. Boy, I love losing Super Bowls. Parodies were ruled as fair use, so that companies could not take them to court for this. Kurt Cobain dies. Richard Nixon dies. John Wayne Gacy dies. Jeffrey Dahmer dies. Jackie Kennedy Onassis dies. O.J. Simpson trial also began here, where he was accused of murdering his wife and her then lover, I guess.
How'd that go?
It tore apart America. Woodstock 94 started. The World Series is canceled for the first time in 90 years. Jack Kirby dies, who is the grandfather of the
Why was it canceled?
because of strike.
Oh, okay.
Jack Kirby, who
Spider-Man.
well, no, not just that. He changed.
yeah.
He changed artwork in general. He first had a job, I believe, at DC, and they didn't like his style of drawing because it didn't look very traditional. And he actually created an entire new genre of what we know today, which is just more action-esque of shots and styles or whatever. And then Ralph Ellison also died, who wrote Invisible Man and was a big proponent of the movement in the black community.
You have more people who died because it sounds 1994 is kind of depressing.
I don't think anything on your list except for Harry Potter being written, which is kind of big. And then you had Princess Diana dying.
Harry Potter, and cloning a sheep, doing cloning,
But it
kind
was
of big.
It was banned though, so it didn't lead
that
anywhere.
technology's
That also happened that year, though.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like it didn't do anything.
So, but the band could be considered part of that
Okay,
year.
and
I thought my Madeline Albright
Like
fact was really
the bill.
good.
Hold on, real quick. The Bills. That also happened in 93, 92, 91. So that's not a big
It's
deal.
incredible.
If it does help, like the civil suit for O.J. Simpson, he was found guilty in that, and that happened in 1997.
Come on, really?
Just saying.
Nobody cares about the damn civil suit.
There was a lot of white people probably happy about that. I don't know why, but
Dakota Fanning was also born in 1994. But
Who?
Dakota Fanning.
Lamar Jackson.
what year was your wife?
Yeah,
born?
I mean, like
Lamar Jackson was born in 97.
Yeah,
Sam Darnold. There's a lot.
there's a lot of like.
I don't think
of
it
athletes
changed
born in
97. No, it didn't change. Like people were like, Lamar
think-
Jackson's born.
I think-
It's changing fantasy football right now.
The
though,
two
isn't
most
it?
cultural events in terms of just like taking the country by storm happened both in 1994.
Which were two?
Tanya Harding and the O.J. Simpson trial.
I
I think Princess Diana was bigger than Tanya Harding.
It definitely was, and that was worldwide.
Worldwide, but didn't he already say that we should only care about America?
But that
say
affected America.
that?
It affected America.
Didn't you say that?
PlayStation going
say
in
that?
Japan does not affect America.
You said have some American pride. So
I have
we can't
American
talk
pride.
about
This
world-
affects
so in
America.
fact, Harry Potter doesn't matter because it
this
happened
affect
in
people
fucking
in
London.
America love the British royal family.
That's true, though.
She won.
Yes, but my thing involved the Olympics, which is also worldwide.
What was your thing with the Olympics?
She was trying to stop her from winning the gold and everything.
Did
She had
win
a
the gold?
person club her in the knee over figure skating. It's
Oh, in
insane.
97, she did porn. I don't know. All I'm going to say is I think the Harry
All right.
Potter thing is still almost one of the most significant because it still, like in our geeky culture, it's still big. While like no one knows Tanya Harding and all that, they're not relevant
The
anymore.
O.J. Simpson stuff is huge, man.
No, people are fine. I follow him on Twitter.
Because you're a bad person.
No,
doesn't
like
mean
that's how it's like still relevant and stuff. Like no one cares. Like if he did commit or didn't. Like he's
people still care about that.
No, they don't.
Yes,
Dude's out playing golf every day.
That's because he's also a bad person.
Okay, no one cares about if he killed.
Burning up.
What's her name? I don't remember. It's
Nicole Brown, man.
Hey, sorry, I forgot because it's not significant.
Wow.
Now people still listen to Notorious B.I.G. He died.
You're a terrible person. I think 94 wins, but
I don't know. And still the greatest boxing match. Dude bit off a dude's ear.
That is the greatest boxing match.
That is so crazy. Name a better one. Name a better one.
Foreman Ali, man.
Man, that happened so long ago. No one's caring about that year.
You're
Is that the
ridiculous.
Thriller in Manila?
You know what I want to do here is I think we should literally leave it up to the listeners.
Okay, so when nobody comments,
Then we'll
have
just
it.
call it a tie.
Oh,
it's not. Don't worry, guys. It's not a tie. You know what? I'll have
Drew is going to create an account.
You're gonna see, you're gonna see a
a
thing
random
here.
person. It's gonna say like 94 Leva.
Please,
and it's
Tom
gonna be
Everett Scott. Please listen to our podcast and vote for me.
That ran really long, Allison.
I tried. You
Shit.
two are
Your list is
very
too long.
talkative people.
Fuck.
You had to like bum us out with all the people who died in
You remember
1994.
when you said, "Hey, can you keep a timer?" And I said, "Okay, that's gonna go well." I just want to bring your.
Well, now I don't know what to do. Should we continue or stop here?
Well, how long is your trivia game?
I don't know. I mean, like,
let's
matters.
let's go ahead and try it.
Okay,
Let's do it.
guys. I apologize.
How
if
many
this-
questions were we gonna have around?
5
Each or total?
each.
Do 6 total. 3 each.
That's not how it works.
That's how you play the game.
Yeah, that's how you play
Allison.
the game. Okay, guys. This is my first crack at trivia. There are 5 categories. The person who is in control of the board gets to pick a category. Then there are 2 sets of questions for the categories. The person who's in control gets to pick what they feel might be more up their alley. Each round, the points will increase. So round 1 is worth 1 point, round 2 is 2 points, and then so on. Now, there's strategy involved because maybe you want to pick something a little bit earlier that's harder. That way that those points don't count against you so much. Another rule is whoever is current turn it is that are currently getting questions. If they get something wrong, the other person has a chance to steal. And then at the end of the round, whoever has more points will then control the board. I think...
We have a list of categories.
Yes, I think I'm going to let Allison go first to have control. Because I'm a super
I
nice
need
guy.
the extra help.
Maybe. All right, so the 5 categories are origin stories, calling Dr. Know-It-All, the corporate world of Disney, sciencey stuff, and Hi Guy Explains.
Dr. Know-It-All.
Dr. Know-It-All? Okay. Calling Dr. Know-It-All. Do you want Grey's Anatomy questions or Scrubs questions?
Ooh, this is tough. Let's do Grey's Anatomy because it's
Grey's
fresh.
Anatomy.
Chase is rewatching it right now, so I get to see the bits and pieces of it.
All right. So round 1, all these questions are worth 1 point. Anything that you get wrong, Chase will have a chance to answer himself.
Okay.
I don't know anyone's name on the show.
I
so-
know. You're terrible
that
at
is true.
this, so.
All right. You also get 5 seconds per question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Who does Cristina stab with an epi?
Alex.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is correct. Who won?
You didn't know that.
I thought that. I thought that, but I wasn't sure.
Question 2.
Mm-hmm.
Who was Dr. Mcdreamy?
Derek Shepard.
That is true.
Unless you want. Okay.
That's right.
I don't know if you wanted the actor's name.
Question 3. Which intern paid off her debts by modeling?
Izzy.
Question 4. What tragic event happens to Cristina on her wedding day?
She's left at the altar. They took her eyebrows?
Yes.
Okay. Lots of things happened that day.
I like how he was like, no, that's not it. Oh, they took her eyebrows.
Oh,
yes,
also,
that is more.
I forgot to mention you both get a you've got to be geeking me badge, and there's a question that seems kind of hard. You can say that, and then I'll give you like a clue. You get 1 per.
I can say you've got to be geeking me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Final question of the Grey's Anatomy. What's Dr. Burke's first name?
Preston.
I was about to say, come on.
He hyped
Allison.
me up.
You were about
to say
with the-
Richard.
No, he hyped me up. I wanted to say Isaiah because that's the actor's name.
Man,
He freaked me out with
Clean-
the "you're geeking me" question.
clean sweep there. Chase, you will be getting Scrubs questions, which I think more if it feels more fair, probably.
Okay.
We'll see. John Ritter played what relative to JD?
Father.
Yes. Number 2. What does JD stand for?
John Dorian.
Yes, that was close.
I thought I was first like, is there a middle name? But
Wow.
There is. It's John Michael Dorian, I
Yeah.
believe. Number
John
3.
Damn Dorian.
What hospital is Scrubs set in?
Sacred Heart.
What's the name of Ted's band?
Oh, dang it. 1 second. I
Time.
can't think of it.
Allison, do you know for the spiel?
The miserable peons.
You are so close. It's the worthless,
Worthless
peons.
peons. No.
Close.
I was really
Final question
close.
of the round. Turk joins an airband. What song do they perform?
Hold on. I don't want to say
Come on.
that. It is.
Time.
More Than a Feeling.
Yeah,
Yes.
By Boston.
Yeah. I couldn't begin. Like, I think I had feeling, but I couldn't think of more.
Allison comes out of there with an extra point. She now has 6. Chase has 3. You get to pick the next category.
Okay. Say them again for me, please.
Hi Guy Explains, sciencey stuff, the corporate world of Disney, or origin stories.
Hi Guy Explains.
In this round, I will portray a stoner who tries to explain a movie to you. Well, you will have 10 seconds to figure it out.
Please tell me these are movies I've seen, Andrew.
There are action movies and romantic comedies. Which would you like to do?
I guess romantic comedies.
All right.
I'm kind of scared. Like, I hope they're different enough because all romantic comedies are the same.
So there's this girl and this girl.
Are you ready?
Yes, let's do it.
It's this guy with like brown hair, and he sings, and he's not like great at it, but people think he's really good. And then he falls for a girl, but she's already like engaged. Nothing. Guess.
You've got to be geeking me.
It is a movie that came out in the early 2000s, starring Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. Set in the 80s.
Oh, The Wedding Singer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, real quick.
But you
So-
started the timer when you started reading, and that really threw me off.
Oh, I have a question. So the you gotta be geeking me is like, hey, here's the answer on a platter.
yeah, kind of. I mean, yeah.
Because I mean, it's like it was like it wasn't just like the movie came out in the early 2000s, but it was like stars. It wasn't just Adam Sandler. It was like Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. And it
that
took
didn't
place in
help.
the
She still didn't know it,
80s.
though.
No,
yeah.
it didn't help
I mean,
because
I
they've
actually
been
thought
in
it
like
was that
5
from your
movies together.
thing. I thought.
They've been in like 5
All right.
movies together.
Ready?
Yes. Don't start the timer yet.
What do you? I have to.
Not when you're reading.
This is just the title, man. Like, I'm just making it up. What are you talking about?
Why do you need to time yourself saying the thing?
I'm not.
You are.
I'm just starting it because I'm starting to talk.
You don't need to record yourself talking. Time
He's
yourself.
saying like she's saying like ask,
Start the
do
timer
thing,
after
and then when
you're
you're
done
done, you
talking.
hit it. For 5 seconds.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. All right, that's fair. It's this movie with this guy that like has a girl, and then she kind of leaves him for somebody else, and he like shows his dingus, and then he goes somewhere kind of tropical.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like, do I just keep going or something?
No, I mean you should have all these already written down, and you're just reading, so you know when to stop. That's what you should
Cool.
do.
Learn with us.
Yes, learn the game.
Studio
with
at
us.
home.
All right. Set in high school. This chick's a total bitch. And then like the dude tries to like hook up with her to make her less bitchy. So like her sister can then also hook up or something.
10 Things I Hate About You.
Yep.
Aw, a young Heath Ledger.
This chick's like a total whore. And she bangs this rich dude. And then like she like won't leave, and she's like super clingy and stuff or whatever, but he's like totally into it because she's good to go.
Pretty Woman?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got that on horror. Yeah.
Which is true. Her character
Yeah.
is that. I'm not being mean. This dude like works for like athletes, and he gets like loses his job or something. And then he has like only one athlete that like he works for, and then he just starts dating this chick because like her son's kind of cool. Nothing. I'm gonna take your silence as a nothing.
Oh my gosh, no, I don't know.
You were like time way earlier
that's
on
fine.
me.
That's fine. Chase.
Jerry Maguire.
Jerry Maguire.
Oh, it's really good.
I've never seen
All right. Chase gets action movies. Are you ready?
Probably not. I'll probably did. I knew all those. I probably won't get these.
There's like this chick and this like really big dude's trying to kill her. And then there's like a small dude that's trying to like protect her. And then they totally bang.
Terminator.
Yes. Number 2. There's this hot chick, and they're like on a bus or something, and then like there's like a bomb or something.
Speed.
Yeah. I'm supposed to explain that without actually explaining it. So this dude thinks that like there's a world within a world, and he like does some drugs, and there's a lot of kung fu.
Matrix.
Come on, man.
This dude wakes up in a country and he like doesn't know who he is, but he's like really good at martial arts for some reason.
Born Identity.
Yep.
For some reason. Really good at martial arts.
There's all these like dudes on a plane, and they try to like escape, and
Is
they're
this a 1997 movie?
possibly.
Kind of era.
All right. Score is 9-10. Allison still has control.
Ooh.
What would you like the next category to be? Actually,
what?
score is better than that. Actually, how many did you get in that round? 4, right?
And I got one.
I
of
just
hers.
didn't get the last one, and I had 6 already, so
And you got all 5 years,
I got all.
I think the score's tied.
and you got 3 in the first round, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
You got one of mine.
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
So 6 total, right?
Yeah.
So that's for 12. So Chase is at 15. Allison's at 14, actually.
What?
Because in round 2, they're worth 2 points each. So Chase gets to choose. Origin stories, the corporate world of Disney, or sciencey stuff.
Let's go corporate world of Disney.
Everything in here is worth 3 points.
I don't want it to get too high. She's better at Disney than I am.
Choose between princes or villainous death.
Princess? Or like
Princes.
the male?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. I wasn't sure if you're like princesses. I'll go villainous death.
Villainous death. I will tell you a character name. You tell me how they died. Are you ready?
Sure.
Starting now. Ursula.
Gets stabbed with the boat.
Yes. Dun, 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 dun.
If you would have asked me that like a year ago, I would not have done it.
I think children's great.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Maleficent.
I have no clue. She gets water poured on her. I have no clue.
Allison, Chance to Steal. This is one of the classic ones.
I don't know, eaten by a dragon.
She is a dragon in this.
I knew that.
She gets stabbed by a sword and then falls off a cliff.
Oh, okay.
Number 3, Shan Yu.
Who?
Shan Yu.
He gets like shot with some fireworks and explodes.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's right.
Number 4, Clayton.
Clayton? I don't know who Clayton is.
Oh, that's not going to help you in this game. Allison, Chance to Steal.
No,
Clayton.
is.
He's the villain in Tarzan. Would that help either of you?
Nope.
No.
No. He actually has a super violent death.
I want to say, does he fall?
He falls in no, not just that. He falls into vines, and his neck is broken in the vines.
Oh my god.
That's not great. Last one, Syndrome.
Explosion in his robot?
Ooh, no, Allison, Chance to Steal.
Does he fall into a volcano?
No, he is. Kate gets caught into a jet engine.
Oh, yeah, that's
Damn
right.
it.
And he
That's
gets
right.
ripped up
Tapes.
into it.
Okay.
Chase got.
I'm
two
just
that
glad I
round
got the
for-
movie. I wasn't even 100% sure. I just took a guess that
Yeah.
I'm thinking Incredibles.
Allison, I will tell you the princess. You tell me the prince.
Oh yeah, I got this.
Are you
Okay.
ready?
Yes.
Snow White.
Prince Charming.
Ooh, no. Chance to Steal.
Mr. Prince Charming.
Oh no, it's either just the prince or Prince Florian. Number 2,
Garbage.
Cinderella.
Say it.
Prince Charming.
I'll give that to you. Yes, it was.
Okay. I was like, she's going to say it again.
I didn't think he was gonna pick all the ones all have the same name.
Number 3, Sleeping Beauty.
I know his name. Damn it.
Time, Chase.
John Smith.
Prince Philip.
Philip. Damn it, I knew that.
Number 4, Belle.
Adam.
Yeah. And the last one,
Yep.
Wouldn't have got that.
Tiana.
Damn it, Andrew. We just watched this.
I
movie.
know. That's time, Chase. And you have no chance of getting this.
Mr. Frog?
No, it's
Okay.
Prince Naveen.
I blame you because you talked through the whole movie
When did y'all watch that?
Like
a couple weeks ago.
a few weeks ago.
Where?
Here.
We were watching, y'all watched The Princess and the Frog?
Yes.
Chase is still ahead with 21 points. Origin stories or sciencey stuff?
Go origin stories.
Origin stories. I will. These are basically actors' very first beginnings. You can do where are they from, which I'll give you the actor. You tell me which country that they're from, or you can do what's in a name. I'm gonna tell you the person's actual name. You tell me what their stage name is. These are also worth 4 points.
I'll do the what's in the name.
What's in an? Oh, okay, that's over 5. Are you ready? Stephanie, Joanne, Angelina.
Angelina Jolie.
No, Allison can't steal.
I'm gonna guess Lady Gaga, but that's not right.
It
That's not
is
her
Lady
last name.
Gaga.
It is? Okay. I thought her last name was
That's
different.
a big steal there. You ready for the next one? Christopher Brian Bridges.
Jeff Bridges.
Oh no, terrible guess. Allison.
Bo Bridges.
Ludicrous.
I would
I
never.
thought you
have
said
gotten that.
actors.
Just famous people. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And fuck you. He's in movies.
I was gonna say he acts.
Fast and Furious.
But he's not an actor.
number 3. Ready?
Yeah.
Nicholas Kim Coppola.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, you got one.
I knew that one too.
I
Did you
do.
really? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ready for the next one?
Sure.
Austin Richard Post.
Dick Clark.
Post Malone. The last one, David John McDonald.
DJ Khaled.
Allison.
Is that it? Let that be it. Oh my gosh.
No. You should think harder. I'm gonna say no,
Yeah,
which is kind of sad. It's David Tennant.
I wore
Oh,
my
that
Doctor
hurt.
Who hoodie and everything today.
That hurt.
Still a 1-point game with Chase Lidding.
Those were pretty tough.
Yeah.
All right. Where are they from, Allison?
I don't know.
Are you ready?
No.
Ryan Gosling.
Canada.
Yep.
Oh, points for me.
Charlize Theron.
South Africa.
Yep.
I knew that.
Well, you picked the wrong category. Margot Robbie.
Scotland?
No.
No, she's from
Chase.
Australia?
Australia.
Damn it.
I don't know
I
why
forgot you got to go.
I knew that.
Allison. Liam Neeson.
Okay, is he from Scotland?
No. Chase.
England?
Oh, Northern Ireland.
Northern.
It's like, I know.
And the last one, James McAvoy. Just gonna
Say it. Say it.
Is it Scotland?
It is Scotland. They're all from Scotland.
She's like, I'm going to get 5 points somehow.
Somebody lives in Scotland.
I think it would have been funny if we had one American in there
Chase-
just to throw everybody off.
Chase is down 7 points going into our final round. Allison, you get to choose sciencey stuff. You want killer toys or vehicles?
Vehicles.
Vehicles it is. These are worth 5 points each. Number 1, the light cycle.
What?
The light cycle.
What am I supposed to say about it?
Probably like the movie.
Yeah.
The movie that it was in.
Yes.
Oh.
I will restart the clock.
I'm so sorry. Tron.
Yes.
Okay. I was like, what's
I'm shocked you got that.
I am too, actually.
I was like, what is the what I was like, is that a theory that somebody's been working on that I'm supposed to know?
It's the
She's like, Albert Einstein.
new Prius.
Doc Brown.
The DeLorean DMC-12.
Doc Brown. Yes, that's what I said.
What?
Doc Brown.
That is not correct.
Oh, that's the guy that's it.
Chase?
Back to the Future.
There you go.
I hate you guys.
Wow, Doc Brown's not the answer. The Milano.
That was the only one I was gonna get. I don't know.
Chase?
Firefly?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's right.
It's Chris Pratt's ship.
Yeah.
All right. Alice, you ready? The Caterpillar P5000 power loader. Guess time?
Oh gosh. Oh no.
No?
Go.
Chase?
Hitchhiker's Guide.
Oh my God. Aliens.
Oh.
The last one here, which if you don't get, I'll laugh so hard. Are you ready?
No.
Time and relative dimensions in space.
It's the TARDIS. That's
TARDIS,
Doctor Who. I wore my TARDIS hoodie. You were throwing so much Doctor Who out for me today, Drew.
All right.
It's all she knows.
That's all I know. This and Harry Potter. That's all I got.
46-34. Chase can still come back. Going into our final round here.
We need 3.
So how this works, there are 5 questions. Each one, so the first one's worth 1 point, and then 2 points, 3 points, 4 points, 5 points.
Okay.
So you have a chance to get 15 points here.
Hold on, wasn't that... Yeah, that was 2 categories, didn't it?
Yeah, the science.
Oh, I am so sorry, Chase. Excuse me, guys. I'm just tossing things here. Yes, Chase will get a chance and rebuttal here for killer toys.
Killer toys. Okay.
Are you ready?
What am I doing?
I'm going to tell you the item, and you tell me the
movie?
yeah.
Okay.
Or the show, whatever it's from. The sonic screwdriver.
Doctor Who.
Yes. The proton pack.
Ghostbusters.
Identity disc.
Identity disc? I have no clue on that.
Well, that's not correct. Allison?
I really feel like I should know this.
Well, you don't get it either, I guess. It's Tron.
Ah.
Oh, no.
You ready? The Lawgiver.
The log?
Lawgiver. Law.
Oh, okay. Hogan's Run.
No. Allison?
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
No.
Judge Dredd.
Oh, okay. I was going to say Scotland, but
I mean, that makes sense, but
The Noisy Cricket.
that's Men in Black.
Yeah. All right, this might not be as bad as I thought it was going to be.
let me beat him.
That actually, I'm glad you said something because I was like, man, he's way down here. This is crazy. Chase is at 49 now. Allison's at 46. Moving into our final round. There's 5 questions. As I was saying, they go 1 point to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. The only caveat here is if nobody says anything within the time limit, you both lose that many points. And if the person who guesses incorrectly, the other person will get the points. So if you guess something and you're wrong, Allison gets a
Are
point
we
instead.
shouting the answer? Or?
Y'all are going to snap your fingers because I couldn't find my bell and because Allison's way over there. So the person who snaps first will be allowed to answer first. Are we ready?
Can you guys hear me? Or do I have to snap by my mic?
I mean, I can also see.
But then you can't watch Chase and I at the same time.
I have a camera here. I'm just doing this. Playing defense. How the game works is I'm going to tell you 2 things. You tell me which one is more. It's that simple. It's that simple. Are you ready?
No.
First question.
Yes, let's go.
Which one is more? Are there more Fast and Furious movies or Star Trek films?
Star Trek.
Yes. Point for Chase.
I had to really think about that.
I know. I was like, hang on, wait, what?
Who's been in more films, Samuel Jackson or Danny Trejo?
Danny Trejo.
Yes.
I felt like that was a trick question.
Number 3. Which film has more Oscar nominations, Titanic or Gone with the Wind?
Gone with the Wind.
Ooh. Yeah, I was going to say it's Titanic.
Point to Chase. Which has the bigger box office, Harry Potter or Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Yes. Oh, just
That one. I was going to say Harry Potter. I switched.
And which one has more seasons, Grey's Anatomy or NCIS?
NCIS.
Yes. Straight sweep.
I know, man.
Man.
These are really hard.
You didn't even use your geeky me thing.
Oh,
At all. You had it. I was like, all right, you could ask at any point in time. It was close. It was close. It wasn't close at all. Crushed.
Geek.
Chase scored 15 points there in the last round, putting him at 64 points to Allison's 46. It was a close game, guys.
How many seasons is NCIS?
17.
Okay.
Grey's Anatomy is 16. And for everybody who's wondering, Fast and Furious has 8 movies. Star Trek has had 13 films. Samuel Jackson has been in 151 projects. Danny Trejo has been in 317.
What?
Titanic had 14 nominations. Gone with the Wind had 13. Harry Potter has made 9.1 billion. Star Wars is 10.3.
That's closer than I thought it was.
And the Grey's Anatomy is 16. NCIS is 17.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah, we'll have to, mess with that a little bit.
Yeah.
Workshop it a little bit. Yeah, I was trying to make the questions both ways or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Hopefully that was entertaining. And you guys just didn't fall asleep or anything on us there. I personally love to answer questions. I think it's great. So thank you so much for listening. As always, you can follow us on Twitter at Into Geek. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram.
Instagram at Into Geek Podcast.
And hopefully next week, we're supposed to have another fun Into Geek Learns episode. A friend of mine is a director. He's going to meet with us and tell us all about the process and everything and how it works. So I think it sounds kind of cool.
Cool, yeah.
I have a whole bunch of questions that I want to ask him about stuff that he'll probably find really annoying. So, guys, until next time.
See ya.